Hi everyone, it's Lewis on Christmas, Boxing Day, doing a quick forecast. I'm just going to start off real quickly and say something regarding the posts that have been going on between me and Hash Climate, etc. and Cheese Rice. There's no imbyism at all. I'm not no way biased whatsoever. This happens every year, it's a regular occurrence, and like I said, some of you have probably noticed, I'll basically say what the models are showing, whereas some people like them obviously decide to jump on board when something looks good and then something looks bad. That's it, you won't see them for about 5 days. But anyhow, just to go over the 12-0 real quickly, and I'm going to explain why. The other day I was explaining why I think it was very marginal. Now as you can see, the 12-0 run is here. I've got 850 temps and sea level pressure chart showing the height of 0 degree isotherm as well. That has upgraded on the 12-0. As is the source, it's the south-southeasterly flow, so no modification. Near continent's much colder as well, so there'll be less mixing of the warmer air and the colder air at the surface basically, so it is more supportive of snowfall. Now, pre-12-0, the 6-0 was slightly upgraded earlier, the 0-0 and also the 12-0 and 18-0 last night was showing something completely different. It was showing the high pressure to the east of us, shunting across the North Sea much quicker, which was allowing more of a south-southwesterly flow coming in. So it wasn't picking up the feed from the near continent, so it was going to be a lot milder. The upper 850s was a lot warmer as well. Obviously, because we were losing that feed, the source from a colder near continent over France, etc., it was going to be warmer. So the mixing of the air to the surface, the temperatures were going to rise, hence why it'd be majority of sleet, rain, maybe a bit of wet snow, except for higher ground. This has changed, of course. That's why I always say to people, and I've learned a lot of times myself. A few years ago, I used to just jump on board straight away if something looked good. Oh yes, it's going to snow, fantastic. Oh, I can't wait. And then the next minute, you get another model run come out, and basically egg on your face because it's showing something completely different. Now, there's a lot of talk about people dismissing the GFS. Then they want to use the GFS when it shows something good, but then when the ECMWF or another model shows something bad that we don't want to see, they jump back on board to another model. That's something that you'll always see with people. You'll get it all the time. But basically, all I'll do is do a forecast and say what I think based on the model output. I will not ever say something that I don't see on the model. So as you can see here, the 12-0, it is an upgrade. See the 0 degree isotherm there. General heights about 300, 400 metres, 500 metres in places. Southerly, switching south-southeasterly feed off the near continent, so over the areas right on the coast, generally 10 miles inland, it may be more marginal within that, closer you are to the coast. Further inland, chances of snowfall increases. Obviously, not just what the chart's showing now is important. The main important aspect of the snow falling for most of the areas is the timing of the precipitation. Now obviously when you get the front pushing through, as you can see at the moment, and it is quite slow moving. Now you're going to get at the moment some of the precipitation heading across from western parts, from Ireland, western side of England, pushing in tonight and during the early hours, which will give some light snow flurries to I'd say mainly to western and northwestern parts and parts of Wales as well, and that'll fizzle out gradually as it moves eastwards. It's not until then, till the high pressure starts to ridge back eastwards, when the Atlantic can start to move through, so the systems come a bit closer, the front then pushes through. That'll give the snowfall that we may be expecting, what the BBC and my office have been talking about, although it'll quickly tend to rain on its back edge. Timing, like I said, timing is important. If we don't get the timing right, you could see it all as rain, or you might just see a bit of frontal snow, and then the rest will be rain. So that's why I says, just do not basically say it's going to snow just because a couple of upgrades on the model show this, because things will change, and it's generally situations like this, it's down to nowcasting, keeping an eye on your dew points and obviously your temperatures, etc. And the main important thing to keep an eye on is obviously the 0 degree isotherm. So it basically means is above a certain height the air temperatures are freezing. Anything below that, below the boundary layer, it's going to be whatever the surface temperature is up to that layer until you get to above the 0 degree isotherm. So it is going to snow, I'd say, for higher ground, but low ground it's still uncertain. Reason being is because the models have not consistently shown snowfall. If you look at generally the UK, look at the UK snow risk. there. I mean, this is at a low resolution. I mean, look, chances of snow is 35–40%. You know, I mean, that's based on the output itself, so that's what the model's showing itself. Until you get on to the high resolution, which is the NNM model, which I've got here. If you look at high resolution, you can see the isotherms here. Generally 200–300 metres, 400–500 metres you go a little bit eastwards. And you can see the snow. Look, far extreme coastal areas will see more of a mix, wet snow, possibly sleet and rain. And as I go across, as the precipitation gets heavier here, this is midnight Tuesday, as you can see. The 0 degree isotherms push back eastwards as well. Generally 300–400 metres, 500 metres plus when you get from east of Hull basically, on the Humber. So there you go, it's showing snow. Now you can see it quickly staining. Go back a few. You can quickly see the warmer air pushing through. Now this could end up just going zoom, right, sod you, so I'm just jumping straight in front of you, the colder air, I'm pushing the colder out of the way and it's going to all be rain. Or it could basically say, oh right, I can't push any further eastwards, the colder air is still sticking by with the air pressure ridging back westwards, so the front could maybe stall or slow down and you'll maybe see a majority of it as well in the snow with the milder air sticking behind. So like, this is what, there's so many different angles you can look at it, so many things could happen, so many possibilities. That's why I've been posting on the way I have on the forum, because there's so much uncertainty. Yep, there's a 60% chance, judging by the Met Office, that's what they think, there's a 60% chance. It's not 70, it's not 80, it's not 100%. There's still a 40% way that it can go, where it can go wrong, and it may not. So, and obviously there's still a good 24–36 hours until the event, so a lot can change and will change. So I just wanted to sum that up. But if this does verify, and it continues to do so, you'll generally be looking at about 15–25 centimetres for western parts of Yorkshire and into South Yorkshire. As you go into North Yorkshire, generally more or less the same. As you come into East Yorkshire, northern Lincolnshire, 5–10 centimetres, maybe a little bit more. If you look Scunthorpe area, a little bit westwards into Doncaster to parts of South Yorkshire, you should do quite well. North Eastern Lincolnshire, close to the coast, more marginal, generally wet snow, sleet, rain mix, could be a period of heavy snow for a time on its leading edge, and obviously could be turning quickly to all of rain for all areas as the night goes on, as the day goes on. So I just wanted to talk about why I've been posting the way I've been in the Yorkshire thread. I hope some of you understand. All the best and Merry Christmas. It's been a great one up to now, and I hope you have an excellent New Year. Thank you.